Once upon a time, there was a martial arts teacher, and he had a student, and his student came to him one lesson, and his power was off, and his energy was off, and his punches were off, and the master said to him, "My son, I notice your chi, your energy is off balance. Is everything all right?" And the student goes, "Master, everything's fine. There isn't anything wrong." And as the lesson progressed, the student still couldn't get into his groove. His chi, his energy was still off balance. And the master said to the student, he said, "My son, your energy still isn't there. And I've noticed this from the start of our lesson. Your chi isn't right." And he said, "I'll ask you again, my son, is everything all right?" And the student said, "No, master, everything isn't all right. I'm having a tough time personally in my life. My wife's going through depression and I don't know how to help her. I've tried everything I can, master. And it's stressing me out and it's wearing me out." And the master goes, "My son, I can see that you aren't your usual self." And the student goes to master, "Master, what do I do? How do I help her?" And the master said, "My son, let me share with you how you can help someone." So, how do you help someone? Going, maybe thinking negative thoughts. How do you help someone that's going through negative times? How do you help them to change their thinking patterns? So how do you filter negative thinking patterns and replace them with positive patterns? So as the master said, let me share with you as to how to filter negative thoughts and replace them with positive thoughts. Now, the first step is, the master goes, "My son, you have to clear your mind. You have to go into a quiet place, free of distraction, free of people." So the first thing is, take yourself off to a quiet place, free of distraction, free of people, whether that be in a room, whether that be in a quiet place in nature, in a park. Find a quiet place, free of distraction, of noise, and of people. Then the master goes secondly. He said, in meditation, you have been told to quieten your mind. You have been told to focus on your breathing and nothing else. And you've been told to block out any thoughts coming into your mind. He said, "I'm going to tell you a little bit different." He said, "Yes, I do want you to focus on your breathing. However, what I want you to realize is that your mind thinks millions of random thoughts a day. You can't stop your mind from thinking. And there isn't anything wrong with thoughts coming into your head when you're meditating." He said, "Because now what I'm going to teach you is this is how you filter negative thoughts and how you can replace them with positive thoughts and how you can think positive thoughts automatically by nature. So please, Never beat yourself up if you think thoughts. It's normal and it's alright. So, let's say you're doing meditation. Let's say you're focusing on your breathing and then a thought comes in. What do? You then filter this thought. And the key to filtering is awareness. You can never filter something you're not aware of. So, awareness is the key. So when the thought comes in, be aware that a thought has come in. And then filter the thought by asking yourself this question: is this thought serving me? Or is it restricting my greatness? Is this thought giving me what I want or what I don't want? And if this thought is causing you to focus on the negative, then grab this thought and imagine you're scrunching up this thought in your hand. So imagine you capture this thought with your hands. You hold it in your hands. And then imagine you're crumpling it up and you're chucking it into a river. And you're watching that thought float away for good. And so let's say you do that. And then another thought comes in. And and you ask yourself, oh, another thought's coming, what do I do? So again, you filter this thought. You become aware a thought has come in. And then you ask yourself, is this thought allowing me to have more of what I want or what I don't want? And if this thought is a positive thought, if it's allowing you to have more of if it's allowing you to have more of what you want, and you can feel positive emotions coming up through your body with it, then what you do is you then ingrain this thought. So the thought comes in, it's a positive thought. It's allowing you to focus on what you want. It's generating positive emotions. So you then thank this thought, and then you let this thought integrate with your mind, body, and spirit, and you truly feel the feelings of being grateful for this thought. Because then what you're doing is, by doing this over time, consistently over time, you are training your mind to be a filter. You're training your mind to become aware of your thoughts. And then what you're doing, you are training your mind to, automatic by nature, chuck the negative thoughts into the river and watch it go for good. And then you're training your mind to only keep the positive thoughts and let that flow through your mind, body, and spirit. And when you do that, you have then trained your mind to be able to filter your thoughts and then replace it with positive, empowering thoughts. And this, as the Master says, this is how you can then achieve self-mastery of yourself. By being in control of your thoughts allows you to be in control of your emotions, which then allows you to be in control of the meaning you then give to an event. So that is how you filter your thoughts, and that is how you replace negative thoughts with positive, empowering thoughts. To my brothers and sisters, whoever's watching this video, I hope you got a lot out of this, and I hope you enjoyed it. And please share this video with anybody that needs it. And as you know, I'm a speaker, a live speaker, and I'm going to be starting meetup groups at the end of this month, where I'll be teaching more of the mindset, because that's my specialty. Through my speaking, I teach you how to empower your mindset to overcome the negative times in life. So that's what my meetup group will teach you. I will help you to reprogram your mindset. I will help you to make your mindset strong so that whenever a tough time comes up in life, you will have the mindset, you will have the tools, you have the knowledge on how to handle this. So, if you're interested in coming to my meetup, let me know. Send me a PM and tell me you want to come. And I will tell you the location and the address, the day and the time when it'll be starting. So, as always, thank you so much. And I hope you got a lot out of this. Namaste.